everyone, and welcome to the second stream of the day. It's very bizarre when the schedule gets shifted around like this. Of course, I did it was like an hour long, a shorter stream earlier because we watched the Nintendo Direct, and yesterday, like an hour after it was announced that there was going to be one Direct, they announced the other Direct. And now it's time for PlayStation's turn because PlayStation was like, no, we have to one-up Nintendo. So, yeah, the event starts in about 9 minutes. We do not know how long this event is going to be, but usually state of plays are anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour. In the time that I've been streaming these, we haven't had one that's over an hour, except like the big events, but today's not a big event. Today's just a normal state of play. So yeah, this should be 40 minutes to an hour. Earlier, the Nintendo one was about 40 minutes. And this is going to be centered around indie and third party. That is all that we really know. Of course, a lot of people have very high expectations. People want to see some Spider-Man 2. I personally would love to get more information on Rise of the Ronin. That's a game that comes out, I believe they had said early next year, that I am super hyped for. Of course, there are people who want to see things like Grand Theft Auto 6. Guys, that's not happening. Silk Song, that's not happening. Stellar Blade is another large game that I think people are hoping to see today because there's been a little bit of news around that game. But yeah, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen, and we'll see what happens because, well, what happens with these events, how many times can I say happen? I was trying to say it as many times as I could. What usually happens at these events is we end up a little disappointed. I thought the Nintendo event was pretty good today. I personally was impressed. There's several games that I plan to purchase and live stream, so we'll see if this disappoints or impresses. There is a list of potential games that people are hoping to see. Primarily Stellar Blade. I would love to see Stellar Blade. Rise of the Ronin is one of my most anticipated games of next year. I would love to see some more of that. Helldivers 2. I think that I saw some news about that earlier. Maybe it was just this where people were talking about it as a rumor. Wolverine. We could potentially see Wolverine. The only thing with Wolverine is that I don't know if it is ready yet. I feel like when they announced it, they were only just starting development, so we'll see. Silent Hill 2 remake, I think that's one that people are highly anticipating as well. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I personally do not think that we're going to see Final Fantasy VII Rebirth today. I don't necessarily know if we're going to see Silent Hill 2, maybe just like another very short teaser. And I don't know if we are going to see Rise of the Ronin. I would bet that we'll see Stellar Blade, but obviously we'll know in a few minutes. Any chance of a surprise shadow drop today? I don't want to say yes because then we'll be disappointed if there's no shadow drop, but every company has been doing shadow drops with their events lately. When we had the Microsoft and Bethesda one a few months ago, they had shadow dropped games. Of course, Hi-Fi Rush is one of the, I think, most well-known shadow drops in recent memory. Today, earlier Nintendo shadow dropped games. I think that every one of these, at least looking at kind of the running theme, is that every one of these standalone events, there have been some kind of shadow drops. We'll know in the next few minutes, but I think that when it comes to shadow drops, we're going to see that become like a staple at these events. I think that the reason why is to get people to watch it so that they know, oh, this new game released today. Hi-Fi Rush was a very fun game. I hope that they continue Hi-Fi Rush and do either a 2, or even if they didn't continue that main story, I would be up for seeing another game set in the same universe, maybe with like one of the other characters. Also another game that I am definitely not expecting that I would love is Ghost of Tsushima 2. Ghost of Tsushima is one of my favorite games of all time now. I would love to get news about it too, even if it's just a very quick teaser saying, hey, it's going to be releasing one day in the future. We're not getting that today. I think that this is going to be a 6 out of 10. The Nintendo event today, I have to say, was a solid like 7.5. It was a very good event. I mean, it wasn't great, right? It wasn't perfect, but I think for what they're working on, it was really good. Also, absolutely no chance that they're working on a Switch 2, because why would you drop like 30 new games in the next few months but then release a Switch 2? But I don't know. I mean, it was very funny timing that that Nintendo announced their event, and then only a little while later, PlayStation announced theirs for the same day. Definitely feel like there's maybe a little bit of competition there. But yeah, just a few minutes. Nintendo event was a 0 for me. Fair enough, Trent. I saw a lot of games that I think are going to be good, not just as a consumer, but also a content creator. So for me, it's kind of a dual edge. Like, I would be, if I wasn't streaming it, I wasn't planning on streaming like the games, I'd say there were like 3 games in the event that were really good, but as a content creator, there was like 5 to 6 that caught my attention. So maybe it's just me looking at it from more than one angle. I was burned out on open world games when Ghost of Tsushima came out. Fair enough. I think that Ghost of Tsushima was a fantastic title, and I think the story would be hard to continue, obviously, because they kind of wrapped up Jin's story and the story of those around him. But I think that they've just got to figure it out. Listen. Sometimes in the life, you just got to figure things out. And this is one of those times. You guys need to stop complaining and get to working. Me bullying developers. No big deal. No big deal. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're not gonna get Ghost of Tsushima 2 news today. I can already feel it in my bones, and I'm sad. I'll laugh if this whole state of play is just Sony either preaching while demanding money and or giving trailers with no gameplay. The thing with these events is that not every trailer has gameplay, because they announce something that's coming out in like a year and a half and they just want to tease it. But I don't necessarily, I don't know, it's hard, right? Because I don't think that they should be announcing games farther than like 6 months out. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. I am sick of developers announcing games that are 2 years out, but I understand that it's not just their choice at the end of the day. I am expecting today, though, to see the PlayStation Portal that is replacing the PSP name. That you have, it's a handheld that you have to have a PlayStation 5 for anyway. The PlayStation Portal. I think that we will see that today. Or see more of it, because we've already seen it a couple times. But yeah, 60 seconds. Put your guesses and your bets in chat. And get ready to cry. We can all cry together. With disappointment. The whole event will be Sony trying to convince us the PlayStation Plus price hike is a good thing. I think that, yeah, they are facing a hell of a lot of backlash over the price increases right now. I do think that we are going to get like 2 30-second ads in this for PlayStation Plus, like really pushing PlayStation Plus, saying it's worth it. Look at all these games. Definitely a good guess. Adam, thank you for the 2. Also, games that are finished in work day 1. That's the life. That is the dream. That is the dream. Any music? Oh no. I thought it was updating. Oh. Uh-oh. Death Stranding 2, potentially. I know that a lot of people are hoping for Death Stranding 2. I remember when Death Stranding came out, it was so controversial, and now it's like a fan favorite. Everyone's like, I love Death Stranding 2. No, you didn't. You didn't like that at launch. You thought that was just a boring FedEx walk-in simulator. What are you talking about? Oh, we flashed. Oh. We got absolutely baited. Another 5 minutes. I'm here at 5. You said 5. You guys owe me a $5 off coupon now. Goodbye Volcano High is a finished game. Goodbye Volcano High seems like a dumb game and a bad game and a not good game. Returnal 2, I don't think we're gonna see a Returnal 2 today. I don't think we're gonna see that. 5 minutes for 5 minutes more. I know, absolutely baited. They said that this event is focused on indies and third parties. Poor Vara, she arrives early just for Sony to be late. I know, Nintendo started on the dot. On the dot. And this is what Sony thinks of us. That we have 5 minutes of our day to waste on their garbage. Well, guys, I guess we're waiting 5 more minutes. Vara, when are you going back to Armored Core? I have absolutely no idea. It's probably not going to be for a while because this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to be finishing up Starfield. Next week, we're going to be doing Lies of P. And then, after that, Cyberpunk. We're going to go through the base game, the Cyberpunk base game, Cyberpunk DLC. And then October starts, and October is filled with lots of games, which, by the way, I guess, shameless shill, there are a lot of games that still need to be purchased for the channel, and a lot of games that are releasing that I have not, or I've pre-ordered on my own, but no one has specifically donated towards. If you guys want to check that out, they're on the Amazon wishlist. There are some games that are not on the Amazon wishlist, like Alan Wake, because it's not a physical edition. They are all linked in Discord in the Dark Titan content tab if you want to donate a game and get a shout out and a thank you for it. I also added 2 of the games that were announced today on that list, but there's a lot that are still not up, like the Peach game isn't up, the Mario vs. Donkey Kong isn't up. So yeah, I did add some of them though. But yeah, the Peach game isn't up. There's a few that are not up. Good times, good times. Games do cause violence. Definitely not. Adam, thank you for the 2. This might be the best comedy this year. Sony absolutely baiting us and forcing us to wait, and then giving us absolutely nothing because they actually hate their consumers. True. Very funny. Armored Core 6 is my game of the year. I am excited to finish Armored Core 6 because, I mean, we're not that far through it, but there's just so many games that are releasing over the next few weeks. Kind of like the next 2.5 months. So yeah. One minute and 17 left. We've seen you smash the desk repeatedly, Vara. What? That's an inanimate object. That's not a real object. That's not like a person. It doesn't have feelings. Maybe it does have feelings. Should I ask my table what its gender is? I wouldn't want to misgender my table. Yes, we may see Spider-Man 2 today. We may not. But that does come out in just a few weeks, so they've got to start the hype up a little bit for it. We've seen some Spider-Man 2, but not as much as people probably want. Oh, also, we could potentially see Call of Duty. I am so fucking confused with Call of Duty. I buy Call of Duty almost every year, and I wasn't gonna buy this year's, and they're remaking all of the most of the Modern Warfare 2 maps, which is cool, but I also don't want to give them $70. Anyway, guys, just a couple more seconds until the event starts. Put your predictions in chat, and let's get ready for some disappointment. Oh! Only adults allowed here. Children, please leave the stream. This is a mature program, okay? You've got to leave. Thank you. Hopefully the volume's good. Wow, it's Starfield. We saw this at... I don't remember the name of it, but we saw this at Summer Games Fest.
Okay, no problem.
I don't remember the name.
Okay, well... yeah, that might be a problem. Okay.
Lying in a mud simulator. Imagine. That's loud.
Okay.
Jeez Louise, calm down a little.
Okay.
This looks better than Starfield. Don't even start. Don't start. Sorry, I should be quiet so you all can get really immersed. Learning to walk simulator kind of is.
All right. Oh yeah, post. All right. Yeah. Okay. Free. And up.
Is this the new only up?
Oh god.
Is this gonna be the new meme game?
Mate, are you okay? You look sad.
Oh hey Mike. No. That's sad. I was just taking a break from my run. So road's out.
Yeah, road's out, but no worries. Grapple point.
Grapple point. Oh, just grapple. I'll grapple it.
Yeah, just grapple with a grappling hook.
So
Oh yeah, I'll just
bad.
grapple that fucker with my grappling hook.
Yeah, no worries. Just grapple that fucker.
I'll just grapple that fucker.
If only you had a grappling
Yeah,
hook.
good. All right. Well, Salada.
Oh, Salada.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, all right.
He has Alan Wake legs. He kind of does.
I don't know where.
I feel like that's the new trend in gaming is the Alan Wake.
Oh, this is bad. Okay. All right. Okay. There's enough here.
Wow. Baby steps. I think it would be fun for a half hour. I'd give it a solid half hour. And that would be it.
Hi, I'm Sean Benson. Here at PlayStation, our team is
Hi.
always on the lookout
Who
for
are you?
creative, inspiring, and original games to bring to
Director,
PlayStation
head of
players around the world.
portfolio. I can't read
We are
that
constantly
fast.
canvassing game development
got an
studios as we
amulet.
search for the next exciting idea. And as you just saw, Baby Steps is a great example of the innovative spirit that we're looking for. In today's State of Play, we've got a wide variety of games to
Haven't
share
there
with
been
you.
a bunch of games
My
like
hope
that?
is that these demonstrate the diversity of experiences
Oh.
coming to PlayStation consoles and PSVR
Counter
2.
one.
On that note, I'm very excited to welcome PlayStation players to Roblox. This infinite variety of 3D immersive experiences is making the jump to
Okay,
PS4
whew, we're
on
off to a
October 10th.
start.
Roblox features full cross-platform support, so you can join 66 million daily active users across PC, mobile, and other
Wow,
platforms.
I play Roblox.
We can't wait for you to explore millions of experiences together and to see what you create. All right, let's dive in. Starting with a look at 2 great games coming to PlayStation VR 2.
Oh, solid start. Okay, actually cool. I'm not gonna waste my money on
Welcome
it
to
though.
the
I'm not
Ghostbusters.
buying a
You might
VR
be new here,
too.
but we have a job to get done. This city isn't going to save itself.
But a
So
VR
get geared up
Ghostbusters
and
game
join the team,
is
because
kinda
working together
Pump me the part.
will give you the best chance.
We got this.
Luckily, you'll have access to the latest ghost-busting gadgets if you can earn
some
them.
good
We're
old
talking
copyright.
turrets, shields, decoys, and so much more.
Throw your trap. Wow. Light him up.
I'm picking up something.
Whoa. Watch out.
You'll need to be ready for anything.
Here he comes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste
Before
my
you'll
money
be
on a
ready
VR
to take
2.
on the Ghost
Like
Lord.
one cool looking game.
Ghostbusters, Rise of the Ghost Lord.
Oh yeah, and these guys, mini puffs, they can be a real pain in the...
My birthday! Unless you're giving me a free VR, Sony. Ain't no way. Thanks though. Resident Evil?
No fucking way.
This is just Resident Evil 4, isn't it? How have they not released this on VR yet? Haven't they been teasing this for like months now? Uh-oh, Chris is accidentally hiding people.
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
Nice. Coming this winter. I feel like we've seen it teased like a million times at this point. Maybe it's just me?
This is Condor 1. President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
I'm seeing increased movement from Los Eliminados. Don't get careless.
Copy. Ada out. What terrible actions will be done in its name? And who will pay its dark cost?
Find Lewis. Fetch me the amber.
Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use me again?
Because in this world, someone always pays.
There's someone who needs my help.
Best not to ask who or why.
I love Ada. I mean, Resident Evil 4.
It's what I researched
nice.
for all these
I was
years,
say,
Ada.
Resident Evil 4.
And I see the symptoms already
it was a
showing
good
in your
remake.
eyes.
September 21st. Ooh. That is not that far away. Oh my. Oh my. Scary. I mean, I buy almost anything Resident Evil. I gotta be honest. Oh, Avatar. Don't care for Resident Evil. It makes me sad. It's such a good franchise.
You are what I made you!
I was abducted by the RDA and trained in their ways.
Wow.
For 15 years,
15.
they kept me from my world and my people.
Wait. You have the mark. You are Sorrento. The poor child knows nothing of our
It does look so pretty.
Let Home Tree be a refuge from your burdens.
I must seek those who can teach me the ways
I
of
don't
the
expect
Na'vi.
much from this game,
And
but I
help me
hope it
reconnect with
surprises
my
me.
world.
Whoa, the tree! Nice. +1
I won't hurt
maiden
you.
/ tree.
You are starting to think like a Na'vi. Now, we will
Coconut.
teach you to ride like one. Now Pandora is under attack again. I will not allow the RDA to destroy this land. This is my home.
Look at that recoil.
The Na'vi will fight on your side against the RDA.
Okay. Bad edit.
I am Na'vi, and I will protect Pandora. Sivako!
I mean, it definitely has a lot going for it. Like, I think that it looks pretty good. I just hope that it's not generic.
We need
Like,
him,
oh,
Connor.
the story is Avatar, but the gameplay and
We
the
need him
mechanics are all very
stronger.
generic. We'll see. I'll be streaming it at launch. Is this
Faster.
Ghost Runner? Too?
Better equipped. More vicious
Good
than
music.
ever. need him ready.
Yeah. My birthday! Wow. That's nice. Sorry. Last year, my birthday game was Guardians of the Galaxy, and the year before was something bad. I don't remember. Hey, Chris! Wow. I was gonna say, Chris, is your device going wild? That was actually a troll. Wow, a lava controller. Oh, I don't. Why? After all that cool effect and it's just a ugly pink. Blue does look good. Is that silver? Deep Earth Collection. What? Okay. Why not make it red instead of pink? Oh, it's so loud.
Hi, I'm Johan
Helldivers,
Pilestad,
yeah.
CEO and Creative Director at Arrowhead Game Studios.
Hello.
And today I'm pleased to share an extended look at Helldivers 2.
Are you guys
We're starting on
excited
the
for
ship's
Helldivers
bridge,
2?
preparing to select our mission from the Galactic War Map.
Don't know.
Once cleared for mission
I
engagement,
don't have any hype
it's time
for
to
it.
go into your Hellpod and prepare for Planetfall. Today, we join a squad on one of the many planets in the galaxy, set on an important mission to eliminate a deadly Bile Titan.
No rainbow.
Okay, we need to find
The Bile Titan.
Bile Titan.
Whoa.
I think it's this way. There's some enemies here.
Okay, I'm covering you on the right.
Didn't know
We're
there was a
covering you here.
Helldivers 1.
Oh, there's loads of them. I'm switching to flamethrower. Oh god! No, it's the Bile Titan! Oh, I died.
Reinforcing. Oof, I have to run.
What's up with this audio? Fake voice chat.
Alright, I'm back. Can you guys take him out with the recoilless?
Yeah, I'll try to take him down from the side.
I gotta
Reload
be honest.
my recoilless.
On it.
I love game developers.
Enemies on my back
Don't
as
get
well.
me wrong, but we need actual
there's a charger here.
professional players
I'm gonna take
and
out the Brute
content
Commander.
creators
He's charging
playing
me.
games.
We take out the
These
charger with the
developers can
recoilless.
make games, they can't play them.
Riddle me.
Sorry.
Nice. I'm gonna thin out the crowd a little bit.
There are a lot of them coming. My guard dog is taking care of the little ones. Oh!
I'm throwing out the strafing run to try to take out the small guys.
Yes, scripted, bad quality
no, you
audio.
killed me!
Oh. I'm sorry. One small death for the Helldivers.
Reinforcing.
Okay, should we do something? Should we strategize?
I'm drawing his attention.
Alright, I don't think I have an option.
It
We need to
seems
throw in the 500 kilogram bomb. I'm throwing
like
it
the
out.
boss has
Oh
too much
god!
health.
He's coming for me!
Getting out of the way.
It seems like they made it overly difficult.
There
Okay, there we
That's
go.
cool.
job.
Nice. Good job, guys.
Well
ending
done,
was cool.
Helldivers. Another win for Super Earth. After each successful mission, players are rewarded for their efforts, allowing them to upgrade their ship, weapons, armor, and stratagems, giving them the edge
So the
in
Star
the many
Wars
battles
game that
to
we
come.
never got, that we should have
I
gotten.
hope you enjoyed seeing a glimpse of just one of the many missions and planets the game has to offer. Now go out there and spread managed democracy.
Spread democracy, chat. Helldivers 2. Okay. It definitely seems very reliant on co-op, and I don't have friends. Spider-Man!
This is Brian Intihar, Senior Creative Director at
Hey,
Insomniac
Brian.
Games. Thank you for all of your amazing feedback to our demo at the showcase earlier this year. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is filled with an amazing story and story missions. But today I'm here to provide you with a first look at how the open world experience is evolving and how the game is built to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5.
Cool. W.
The first thing you'll notice is that our city has nearly doubled in size with the addition of 2 iconic New York boroughs, Queens and Brooklyn.
That makes me happy.
And we've introduced the web wings, an entirely new mechanic that, when combined with web swinging, allows you to traverse the city in a whole new way and at faster speeds than ever before. Whether it's a neighborhood backdrop of Queens or the fireworks that light up the sky over Coney Island, exploring these areas will feel much different than the towering skyscrapers of Manhattan, while also delivering memorable locales like Peter Parker's old stomping grounds in Midtown High and Miles Morales' current place of learning, Brooklyn Visions Academy.
Hey Miles, what's up?
Speaking of our heroes, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 will introduce the ability to switch between the 2 wall crawlers in the open world, and thanks to the power of the PlayStation 5, you can make that switch almost instantly. Delivering a bigger city and playing as not 1 but 2 spider heroes were big goals for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. But this time around, it was equally important to provide a greater sense of exploration and discovery.
Damn.
As you progress through the main story, a number of new activities and storylines will become available. The majority of those will now be represented by visual cues in the world that grab your attention, such as a flock of Kraven's Talon drones circling a building, a mysterious symbol projected into the sky, or even an unfamiliar spider-bot ping emitting from one of the rooftops. Many activities, like the Hunter's cloaked blinds that overlook the Big Apple, lead to even greater challenges, yet yield worthy rewards and new information about Marvel's greatest hunter, Kraven. Others will lead to a climactic showdown
I've seen
with
a lot
Marvel
of
villains,
people
not yet seen in the
about
Spider-Man
if
universe.
Kraven's gonna be
The Spider Heroes have new AR
game
tech
does
in the
not look
lenses of their
bad.
masks, providing a quick glimpse of activities already discovered, or helping locate new ones yet to be revealed. You can always refer to the upgraded Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app to quickly track nearby areas of interest. The app will also include incoming requests from those who call Marvel's New York home. Some will ask for either spider hero to help, while others, like the students of Brooklyn Visions calling upon Miles, will require you to put on the mask of a specific hero. All these activities, including crimes you stop from the game's various enemy factions, also now feed into the new District Progress system, which even provides more rewards and unlocks our brand new fast travel system. As you can see here, the PlayStation 5 and its SSD means you can move across the city with very little downtime.
I don't know what's going on
Finally,
with the FPS.
the more city you explore and the more activities you
sometimes.
complete, the more ways you'll be able to
I think it's
customize your spider
YouTube.
hero. This includes
Is my
mastering additional combat abilities and traversal skills,
Playback
acquiring and improving gadgets,
is not
upgrading
see,
through
like,
the new
it
suit
was
tech
fine
system,
now.
and of course, unlocking additional spider suits. And we're talking lots and
It's-
lots of suits.
I think
Marvel
it's
Spider-Man
YouTube.
2 will
I think
feature
it's just
over
YouTube
65
fucking
suits
up.
from the comics, movies, and multiple original designs.
Most of it looks
and thanks to
pretty-
the all-new
pretty
suit
good.
style system, you'll now have more than 200 different ways to outfit your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. On behalf of Insomniac Games, we couldn't be more excited about what this expanded
I
city
hope
has to
that
offer,
it's not,
and all the new ways you'll experience Marvel's
hope
New
it's
York.
not
We look
disappointing.
forward to seeing you swinging around in Marvel Spider-Man 2 when it launches October 20th, only on
I
PlayStation
really
5.
hope that once it actually comes out, it's what they've promised. Because I think at this point they have promised a lot. I mean, they have promised a lot with this game. I think it would be easy to disappoint. Definitely. I think it'd be easy for them to disappoint at this rate.
One year has passed since the end of the great conflict between Dana and Rena. And so,
Collapse.
journey
Die.
continues.
Oh, Tales of
There
Arise.
she is! Don't let her get
DLC.
away! After her!
The
gang's all here.
Girl.
The hell she did? She's a monster!
The truth
Call
is
her
that
that's
people will
me.
always doubt, hate, and reject.
Hate. The first one's so worth playing. The first Spider-Man? Yeah. Tales of Arise was fun.
All differences must be erased. Once there are no differences, there will be
only death. Beyond the dawn. Okay, cool. Sure. Release as much DLC as you want.
What we call destiny is neither
Who are
visible
you?
nor tangible,
Yet, it is as certain as the collapsing and converging of the past and present. I called out to you, and you came. The future is like a labyrinth.
Is it?
Every divergence is merely an inducement. There is only one real path.
Multiverse. The sacred timeline. It's splitting.
You and I are each other's destiny.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Hoyoverse game.
Hey, Beth Vegas! Having a great time? I hope you're all ready for the Foamstars Open Beta Party!
Yeah, this is the Splatoon.
The
knockoff.
Foamtastic 4 versus 4 party!
Foamtastic!
Use foam
I do
and
not
knock
play
out the
MiHoYo games.
opposition! 2 insanely fun game
They are
modes.
similar. I saw you guys
Smash
talking
the
about Tales of
star.
Arise. They are similar to Clive and Joe.
Defeat the star player to win.
Wow!
Happy
No
Bath
thanks.
Survival.
Happy Bath!
Dominate the arena in teams of 2 with support from your allies on the outside.
Foam tune, basically.
8 unique characters hit the stage. Soa.
Wow!
Agito. Tonix. Jet Justice. Melty.
Okay.
Baristador.
Listen, calm down now.
Breaker.
Calm down.
Penguin.
Thank you, Nathaniel, for the 20. How happy are you that
We'll
Tomb Raider
see
1
you
to 3
at
is
the
finally getting
Foamstars
some love and
Open
attention?
Beta Party.
Very happy. I will be buying, and I will be playing, and I am excited. Thank you for the 20.
We've been having a blast
Oh,
with
it's you
Foamstars,
again.
and we can't wait for you to get your hands on
I
it.
can't wait
The open
either.
beta kicks off later this month. Before
play
we wrap
that
up,
shit.
Square Enix has one more update for
Before
us
we
today.
wrap up, it's
They're
not even a
hard at
half
work on
hour
Final
long.
Fantasy VII
What do you
Rebirth,
mean,
the ambitious
dude?
follow-up to the critically acclaimed Final
No.
Fantasy VII Remake. Let's see what's in store for one of next year's most anticipated games.
You just showed us jack shit.
The world's ending. At least, that's what
Final
everyone's
Fantasy
saying.
VII Remake was good.
This sky, I don't like it.
It's been years, though. I need to replay it again
Ready
soon.
to fire, sir.
Welcome to the New World Order.
Voice actor?
Fire!
Similar. Someone. I know.
Just close
but
your
I don't
eyes
actually
and
know.
listen. Tell me you can't hear that. Her rallying cry.
Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies.
We can overcome our fate.
Am I the same as these monsters? Am I even human?
Okay,
you're not.
we're looking for Sephiroth. Think you can find him?
Oh, Sephiroth, you see. So you heeded the call too, did you?
What are you talking about?
As you can see, your brothers down there are having a little get-together.
They're our best chance of finding Sephiroth.
Yeah. I ask because I suspect they're soldiers suffering from cellular degradation. Do not be deceived.
I mean, it looks.
You know
it
the
looks
truth.
Good.
Trust in me.
Sephiroth!
Come on!
I feel like they've tried to be very cinematic with it. Like, all these
On
battles
me.
seem very cinematic. Which isn't bad. Not bad. It's been the Final Fantasy way later. Segway, yep.
Look! Look!
Yay, racing!
Excuse me.
Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit.
Leaving the hero with a random.
A weapon?
Tutelary creatures, said only to appear when the planet is in grave danger.
Who dares disturb my slumber?
Jeez.
It's upon us. The reunion. When worlds merge. I'm waiting, Cloud.
It looks pretty good. I know we've waited years. February 29th on 2 discs. I'll be one of the 5 people in the world who buys a physical edition. Okay.
We hope you enjoyed that new look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's coming to PlayStation 5 on February 29th. And that's all for State of Play. Thanks for watching.
These
and we'll see
people
you
are
next time.
so lazy. You tried to fucking one-up Nintendo. Brother, you did not even come close. You did not even come close. You losers announced your State of Play right after Nintendo announced their Direct just to one-up them. I mean, Spider-Man does not look bad. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth doesn't look bad. But why does it take... What? It's like it takes them the most amount of effort to do the least amount possible. Like nothing else. For real? Like they could have filled time and shown us anything. They could have shown us gameplay. They could have shown us like an actual, I don't know, a boss fight in 7 Rebirth. They could have showed us maybe another sequence in Spider-Man 2. I mean, Spider-Man 2 is not even that far away. It's a month away. It is a month freaking away. They have done such a little amount when it comes to promoting it because they know that it's gonna sell because it's Spider-Man. So they know we have this fan base from the first game. Miles Morales did okay. I'm sorry, but if you're not actually gonna show us the content, like average consumers are not gonna buy your shit. Like someone like me, I'm gonna have to buy your shit because I'm streaming it. It's my job. But if I was an average consumer, I'd be like, there's no way. We saw like one less than 10-minute sequence previously, and like we just saw that. Like, come on. I want a new Switch, damn it. They're not coming out with a new Switch for like at least a year. At today's Nintendo event, they announced like 6 new major releases. There's no shot. When they're releasing a new console, they're winding these games down. Unless, of course, they're gonna do backwards compatible. Which I definitely would hope they would do, but I don't think that we're getting a Switch for a long time. 5 out of 10 event, not even. That was like a 3 out of 10 event, and I'll give them some credit because the content's jump scare. I like her amulet though. It's a good amulet. Like some of the games here are not bad, but it's like they're showing us the least amount possible. Like, we know that they've got so many games, and there are so many games coming out just over the next, like, 2 months that they could have shown off. It's like they threw this event together at the very last minute. Thank you, Adam, for the 5, so I was wrong. It isn't the best comedy. It's the saddest thing. I was lame. I want my money back, and I didn't pay anything. Well, thank you for the 5. Yeah. Hey, I said, don't get your hopes up. I mean, I'd like things to be good. The Ghostbusters game is cool. Alright, so let's go through, because that was like 20 minutes, okay? We could sit and rewatch this whole event. This game... Larry the fucking Lamb Chop. What is this game called? Baby Steps. This looks like the next fad. It looks like the next game that's gonna absolutely blow up for like 3 weeks. The next Among Us, Phasmophobia, Only Up. This is the next game. This is the next it. It's gonna blow up for 3 weeks. People are gonna love it. Everyone's gonna be talking about it. Everyone's gonna forget about every other video game releasing. And then they're gonna realize this is not good. It just does not look... I don't know. It just does not look very good in my opinion. Maybe that's a hot take. Maybe I'm a loser. But if I'm a loser, at least I have an individual opinion. Ghostbusters looks cool. And I like the idea of a Ghostbusters game being on VR, but my issue with VR is I just don't have a reason to buy VR. I will buy a VR, one VR, if I can get cool games like Resident Evil 4, if I could get Skyrim, if I could get this Ghostbusters, if I could get every VR game on one system, I'll buy VR. But that's not what happens, because they need to keep releasing new products, and another issue entirely with VR is the fact that a lot of these games just do not run the way that they should, and they look very choppy and not as polished as they could. Like I'd play Resident Evil on VR. I think that would be cool. But there's only certain games that I would play on VR. Thank you, Omega, for the 5. Honestly, they should have taken a page from Nintendo's playbook, had Spider-Man 2 at the beginning, and finished with Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. I just think that they should have stretched the trailers out longer. Like, they clearly could have just shown, even if they just showed stupid little shit for something like Spider-Man, like your inventory and like a skill tree, it at least would have made the event a little bit longer. And for those people who are actually excited for it, it would have given us some kind of substance. Also, I have to say, I want to rewatch this. This looks good. Baby Eagle.
Movement from Los Eliminados. Don't
get careless. Beautiful.
Copy. Ada out.
Roger, roger.
What terrible actions will be done in its name? And who will pay its dark cost?
You.
Find Lewis. Fetch me the amber.
Have you changed, Ada?
Ada,
Or are you
have
just
you
trying to use me again?
changed?
Because in this
Ada's a user and an
always
abuser.
There's someone who needs my help.
Best not to ask who or why.
She's turning into Spider-Woman.
researched for all these
Resident Evil
years
4 separate ways. Comes out in what, a week it said? 1 week. That looks cool. I love Resident Evil. So, just another thing to play. Hello? Please don't do that. Don't do that. VR is too expensive for the price of... Why did that happen? They really need, I don't know, better quality control. For the price of the devices, and then the prices of games on top of it, it's just not worth it in my opinion. Vara, when are you going to play Baldur's Gate? When's the Baldur's Gate stream? Never. Pandora looks cool. Avatar's Frontiers of Pandora looks good. Like I said, though, I'm a little bit worried that it's going to be generic, right? Like, the story, it's going to be this really cool... Hello? It's gonna be this, like, really cool Avatar-themed story, which I think is gonna be nice because we don't have a lot of Avatar lore. We only have the 2 movies. But I'm just a little worried that the gameplay itself is gonna be, you know, a little generic. So, we'll see. I'm gonna be streaming it on launch. I'm hopeful. It looks very pretty visually. It looks like it's definitely got a unique theme. It does not seem super generic. And, ooh, that's not very good. I will be playing. Helldivers, I don't see the vision. You know, I don't look at this and go, oh my gosh, it's so unique. This looks really, really amazing. I just feel like I could play Destiny. You know what this game is giving me flashbacks of? And I don't want to insult these developers because I don't even remember finishing the game. You guys are instantly gonna know what I'm talking about, but this just reminds me of Outriders. Also, the scripted bad quality commentary is just not it. It's just not a good look. These developers really need to get pro players, and they need to get commentators to actually play the games. Spider-Man 2 looks really good. Spider-Man 2 looks good. I hope that this game will be as good as we want it to be, because I think it would be very easy for them to disappoint us, because they've been hyping it up and they've been giving us such little amount of content, like the bare fucking minimum. Hey, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We'll see. We'll see. What is this? Oh, Tales of Arise. I did not stream Tales of Arise, but I played Tales of Arise off stream in my own time. I know, right? Crazy. I play video games? That's weird. A girl playing video games. Tales of Arise was good. I don't necessarily know if I will buy the DLC at launch. Like, if I had a bunch of free time, I probably would. But it wasn't, it didn't blow me away enough to be like, I'm gonna play this launch day, swipe my credit card. I'm so excited. I don't give a fuck about the Hoyoverse. That's nice. That's cool. I'm glad you have hopes and dreams. Keep making your billions. Rip off Splatoon. If I wanted to play Splatoon, I would play Splatoon. I guess maybe people want to play it because there's a character named Melty. That's a little weird. Not for me. Not for me. And then we have the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Rebirth. That's what it's called. I was gonna say remake? Rebirth. It looks very cinematic. And I think that they've definitely, with Final Fantasy lately, been trying to go in the more cinematic route. I personally am not angry with it. I think that it looks pretty good. I like games that mix the action with the cinematics. I was a big fan of Final Fantasy 16, though. I know that there were some people who were not big fans of it, which is perfectly fine. Theater, I'm looking at you. You say everything's better than Final Fantasy 16. I thought it was good, and I'm excited for this. I really need to replay Final Fantasy 7 though, because I played Final Fantasy 7 Remake at launch, and I have not played it again since. I think it's about time. But yeah, what were your highlights of the event, chat? It wasn't even 27 minutes, was it? Oh yeah, it was 27 minutes. A 27-minute event, not too bad, I suppose. It was bad. It was bad. But at least we were here together. But yeah, that was the last event of the day. We did Nintendo earlier. That live stream is still up on the channel in case you want to see it. This will be up on the channel afterwards. Where's Skull and Bones? Skull and Bones, they just did, I think it was 3 weeks ago, they did like the closed beta for it, and apparently the closed beta went really fucking poorly. And apparently it had a lot of issues. I did not play it. I did not like pre-order the game or get like an invite or anything. But apparently it went very poorly.
Excuse me.
That's about the information I have for you about the game. Is it ever gonna actually release? I don't know. Gollum is better than any Final Fantasy 16 cutscene. Definitely not true. I was late, so I didn't see all the stream. Juby. The games, the stream itself, not my live stream, but the state of play was only 27 minutes. Unfortunately, you did not miss much. Shame, I wanted something Tomb Raider. Earlier at the Nintendo event, they announced the first 3 Tomb Raider games are getting remastered in HD for the Switch. You can toggle between the original graphics and the jump scare and the new graphics.
And that's all for State of Play.
That's all for State of Play. We're fucking lazy, and you need to swipe your credit card.
What terrible actions will be
Good
done in
times.
its name.
Disappointing State of Play. It was a disappointing State of Play. I mean, all of the State of Plays that I've streamed have been around an hour long, or the State of Plays themselves have been about 45 minutes, because of course I do a little commentary before, I do a little commentary after. But disappointing, to say the least. The jump scare, I'm sorry, I love women. Women are great and very important, and women are the reason why we exist. Thank you, women. But also, holy smokes. Ada with terrible voice actress is better than any Final Fantasy cutscene. I don't think that the voice actress is terrible. She just doesn't sound like what we expected Ada to sound like. And then, of course, the way that she acted after the game came out and, like, attacked everybody who criticized her voice acting. She just, like, blew up at people. Like, why do you expect people... Why do you expect people to... I don't know. Not criticize you? Like... We're just criticizing the way your voice sounds in the game. We're not criticizing you as a human being. Did she just diss Gollum? Riot! Hey, I did a full playthrough of Gollum. I will never play it again. No Stellar Blade equals bad. I agree. I think that they should have probably shown Stellar Blade. I think that that would have been... Even if it was only quickly, I think that it would have been a win. It was just a distraction for their PlayStation Plus price increase. Well, the problem is that, let's say that it was, now they're only going to take shit for the PlayStation Plus increase and for the fact that this event was dog shit. So now they've only made it worse for themselves. Like, if this was a really good event, people will be talking about it for days and be like, oh my god, they really stepped it up. I can't wait to swipe my credit card. But now it's just like, oh. They're being shit to their consumers in like 5 ways. It's illegal to criticize women nowadays. True. Sadly. The voice actress didn't do a poor job. She just doesn't sound like Ada. Exactly. It's not like she put in the least amount of effort. She just doesn't sound like how we expected Ada to sound. And that's okay. She's not a bad voice actress. She's a very pretty woman. She might be a very nice person. But you don't sound like what we wanted Ada to sound like. Sorry. It's the way the cookie crumbles. So if you pre-order Final Fantasy VII Remake 2, you get Remake Intergrade with it. Yes? Yes? Google? Can you answer me? She was only paid $4K. We'll never know. But maybe. Helena Taylor, how's she doing? I hope she's living her best life. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap up the stream in about 5 minutes. If you have any last-minute questions or topics to discuss, and yeah. We saw a couple decent things today. Definitely big Nintendo W's and Sony L's, but things could change. Maybe they'll hit us with another State of Play in half a year that really knocks our socks off. That's cap, I'm sorry. Don't get excited. Sony sucks. Ghost Runner 2 looks very interesting in my opinion. I don't remember if I played the first one. I know that I didn't stream the first one. I don't remember if I played it off stream. It looks very similar though. Like the first one, so I remember we saw Ghost Runner 2 at Summer Games Fest, and then I looked it up after. But Ghost Runner 2 does not look bad. It looks very flashy. It's got good music. It looks fun. Are you gonna live stream Assassin's Creed Mirage? I am not currently planning to at launch. Maybe eventually, but there are so many games coming out over the next few weeks that I feel take priority or have been requested more. So only time will tell, but like, we've got Spider-Man 2 coming out, we've got Lords of the Fallen coming out, we've got all of the Mario games releasing. There's a lot of games coming out over the next 2 months. Assassin's Creed Mirage is not at the top of the list. If you guys are ever wondering when I'm planning on streaming, if you join our Discord server, in the Dark Titan content tab, if you go up to the pinned messages, my list of upcoming games that I will be live streaming is there. I have the games up until the end of the year. At least most of them. I mean, obviously, there are some updates that I need to add to the list. And games that have not been purchased for the stream yet are on the Amazon wishlist. What was the last state of play you enjoyed watching? I don't know. I mean, I try to stream all of the state of plays, all of the directs, all of the major gaming events, but I don't remember when the last state of play was that I enjoyed. I mean, this one, it wasn't completely shit, but it was pretty shit. That's for sure. Hot take, I actually love the way Ada sounds now. I mean, hey, it's all personal preference. I do not think that she sounds similar to Ada or the way I would expect Ada to sound, but to each their own, you know? She's the voice actress we got, it's the voice of Ada we got, and I'm glad that somebody likes it. Looks like Nintendo is bringing home a big win this time. Yeah, I wasn't expecting either event today to be good, because there is a lot of rumors and a lot of people saying that they're getting ready to like release the Switch 2 and they're really working on the Switch 2. There's no shot they're releasing the Switch 2 anytime fucking soon with the amount of giant game releases they announced today. One thing I was surprised PlayStation didn't show was the PlayStation Portal. Because that comes out in what, November, I think they said? So that's really not that far away. I was really expecting them to show that off, but they didn't. And, well, I'm not gonna buy it anyway. If that was like $100, sure, I'll maybe buy it. Hey, the cheaper the better. I don't see a point though. I just don't. And I know a lot of other people think it's pretty trash as well. Ada sounds like she watched too many Final Fantasy 16 cutscenes. Well, you know, hey, listen, okay? Ada in the voice actress, I don't remember her name. Lily Gal? Is that her name? Lily something? Flower? I think it was Lily. She does not have a bad voice, she just doesn't sound like Ada. But yeah, we get to see more Ada soon? Next week. Huh. Well, I'll have to see about that. Nintendo Direct is better than Final Fantasy 16. Listen. That trolling is out of control. No shot you actually just said that with a serious face. No shot. Today's Nintendo Direct was better than State of Play. I definitely agree. I didn't even know there was going to be an event, let alone two. That's what I say all the time. They announced them yesterday at like 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern. I hate it. I hate it. Come on, you guys just need to announce things like a couple days before. You're stressing me out here. These leakers will leak fucking anything except for the actual day or actual time. They'll be like, there's gonna be a State of Play in the next month. I'm gonna, on the first of every month, I am going to start posting individual tweet threads. One's gonna say, my insiders have let me in on the information that there's gonna be a State of Play this month. There's gonna be a Nintendo Direct this month. There's gonna be a this month. I'm gonna say it at the beginning of every month, and that means I'll be right a couple times a year. I mean, hey, listen. You can calculate based on how often state of plays happen. You can just do a little bit of math. You can figure it out easy. Mad Dog, thank you for the 5. Spider-Man 2, make it double. It looks so safe. I have no interest in getting it. Final Fantasy 7 R2 and RE4 are DLC for me, I guess. By the way, I really enjoyed Final Fantasy 16. Final Fantasy 16 was good. I mean, it definitely wasn't perfect. Jump scare. Definitely wasn't perfect, but it was good in my opinion. Resident Evil 4 remake DLC for me. I'm definitely going to be checking that out. Final Fantasy 7 2, definitely. And thank you for the 5. Again, I really appreciate it. I do think that Spider-Man 2 looks a bit safe. We'll see. Her insiders are Bilbo. Actually true. Why would you leak that, Trent? Come on, Trent. Why would you leak that to the world? But alright, guys. I am going to wrap up the live stream here. Thank you all so much for stopping by for both of the live streams today. I will not be live in 2 hours because these were my 2 streams for the day. I will be live again, though, on Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Between Saturday and Sunday, we will be continuing and ultimately finishing up Starfield. I'm hoping that it's going to be a good ending, a good finale. And then next week, we've got Liza P. We've got, maybe we can squeeze in Resident Evil. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. Lots going on. But yeah, check out the links in the description. Follow me on social media. Join our Discord server if you are not already part of it. Check out the Amazon wish list. Follow me on Twitter/X. And subscribe to the channel if you are not already. But yeah, thank you guys for the donations. Thank you for the support. Thank you for stopping by for the past few hours of the past few live streams. Also, watch today's video on Square Enix if you have not already seen it, because apparently Square Enix might be shutting down. They are losing billions of dollars, and they're either going to be shutting down, they are going to be bought out, or they are magically going to have to start making a boatload of money. And maybe this will make them a lot of money. Or maybe it will not be enough to save them after the hundreds of millions of dollars that they have spent on games that have failed. And maybe Square Enix will be no more. I don't think so. But alright, thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. And have a very good rest of your evening, everyone.